Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
So today we are in Haría, a wee place called Haría. It's talking about hairpin roads. The road to get in and out it's just crazy. It's so hairpinned. Coming in, you're coming from high to low. Going out, you're obviously climbing back up again. And you just don't want to look over the edge. But the good thing about coming in today is we had the mist over us, so we couldn't see over the edges. But it's such a beautiful little place. Like a lot of these places in Lanzarote, it's just gorgeous. You know, like we're coming up to a tree up here that's got Christmas decorations on it. And God, you know, I can remember the first time I saw it, it was just like, wow, you know, really quite strange.
Yeah, there's wee Santa, and here's the tree up here that Karen's talking about. There's baubles and tinsel and a couple of cats in the road. Now you won't be able to see this, but there's a cage over there with either a bird or a couple of birds in it.
Oh, it's as if they know we're filming and it's being quiet.
That's exactly what it is. They know we've got the camera out filming. But there it goes. Did you hear that one?
A whoop whistle from a bird.
I think it's a parrot in there. Have a parrot for a guard dog, eh? Okay, so this is one of my most favourite walks out here in Lanzarote. And the reason being is that we're kind of headed up through these palm trees, roughly to the saddle in the middle. And the fantastic thing about doing this walk is there is an absolute killer of a viewpoint up here. Now, you can almost drive your car all the way up here and walk 5 or 10 metres to the viewpoint. So it's accessible to almost everyone, providing you know this road. Now, one of the things about this walk, we found it in the first instance on a website called Happy Hiker. So I'll put a note in the description and a link to the website. So if you do come here, check out the website. They've got lots of walks for Lanzarote. This walk, we found it through that website, so thank you very much to you. So this is the climb up to the absolute cracking viewpoint. It's behind you. There's a little car park down there that there's a couple of cars parked, but there is another car park up further up. So I'm anticipating there's going to be a sort of couple of families up here, or people getting the vista, and it's awesome. Come on up and check it out with us. It takes my breath away, this part of the island. It is absolutely epic. You just come over, hopefully you've caught that sort of atmospheric conditions, even though it's misty. But certainly there's blue sky, blue sea out there, you've got the crashing of the waves down there, you've got the nice sort of plains with some hills and craters. It is absolutely stunning.
You know, we've been up here when there's not been a cloud in the sky, but even having these clouds and that bit of mist there at the side of the mountain, it just makes it more special.
It does. Okay, so we've had lunch. How's lunch, wifey?
It was nice, it's lovely.
What do we have?
We had we had some nice meats and cheeses, tomato, onions and peppers, cucumber, and finished it off with our Lindt chocolate.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, it's nice.
But we've done something quite unusual. We were looking for a bun or something because we were later setting off this morning.
Yeah.
But we couldn't find anything in the village, so we ended up with a Twix. I don't think I've had a Twix for goodness knows how long, but it was nice.
Where are we heading now?
So now we're heading up the hill. I don't know if you can see it, but from here it looks really misty. When we get another glimpse of this view, we're actually up there. So here we are at the top, and as we thought or predicted when we got to the other viewpoint, to this viewpoint, it's just so misty, but you can see, if you're lucky enough, the waves crashing in. But normally you can see for miles and miles up here. It's such a spectacular view. But it's still a stunning walk.
Yeah, so we've just got a little break in the cloud that's giving you a little view of the sea down there. And where we're standing just now is called Mirador del Risco de Famara. I mean, it's almost like a park of some sort. There's picnic benches, barbecue areas.
There's even a swing park.
There's a swing park. Let me show you the swing park. It's just sort of up here. It's a bit run down, but you can see the climbing frames and swings and whatnot. So I reckon in the summertime this must be bustling with locals and tourists and whatnot. But today, with the mist, it's Clag City. It's pea soup, Karen. There's no midge, is there? No beasties.
Nothing at all. There is absolutely nothing. It's actually quite pleasant.
Oh, look at that, it's clearing, look at that.
Oh,
Quick, 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 quick. Karen.
I've not got any shoes on. It's pretty much, it'll be like our Munros. Remember we were up these Munros and we couldn't see?
Aye, pea soup, Karen.
Aye, and it just opened up just to let us see where we were going.
Right, I've got my map out to show you some areas. So just the village down there is La Caleta de Famara. The village at the base of those hills is one called Su. And then Club La Santa, if you've been to Lanzarote and Club La Santa, is the back of those sort of craters over there, just in that direction.
Wow.
And to the right, Karen, that little sort of peninsula over there is Isla Graciosa. Hola.
Just amazing. We have done, I don't know if you can see the scar on the road, but there is a walk from that village that comes down to the lower, brings you down here. You pass that little house down there, I don't know if you can see it. That has actually got a mine in it, believe it or not. Then you walk along and then you cut down by the sea and you can walk all the way back. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Anything to say, James?
Nothing to say apart from we've got a little bit of the view here. This is the second viewpoint. The first one was round the corner. And on a clear day, and this is the first time we've come up here and it's a little bit cloudy, but on a clear day it is jaw-dropping gorgeous.
Definitely.
But that said, it's still very atmospheric with the sort of overhanging mist. The sea coming in and out, the waves crashing, the noise, and just lots of people out having a great time. So in terms of temperature today, it's probably around, although the sun's not out, what do you think, 18 degrees?
Yeah, I would say 16 to 18 degrees.
It's not too cold, and taking into account that we are Scottish, 16 to 18 degrees is not a bad day, not a bad day.
Not in December. We're just about coming off this little dirt path into the start of the village. Been a good walk.
It's a great walk, I like this walk, especially those two viewpoints up there. And that's what makes it for me. Okay, check this, check the hands on the side of the building. How fantastic is that?
Holding the lights. They're so realistic. I don't know if you can go right into one at the front, James. I actually can see like the knuckles. Spectacular.
Smart, eh? Fancy, nice. Look at this beautiful little setting here in Haría. So that's us back at the car, back at Bury, back where this walk started for the shark fin walk around Haría. I absolutely like this walk, love it, love the walk. You can check it out also on Happy Hiker, and I'll leave a link in the description. I'm going to sign out here, guys. We've had a fantastic time. It's hasta luego for me.